You know I want to go to
You
this
saw
movie.
this movie already.
I did see this movie.
She went to a sneak peek screening, and
Yes.
she says she might want to see it again, right?
I do. It's one of the when you watch Entourage, the series, you watch them a second time and you laugh even harder when you watch the shows. And I feel that it would be the same way with this movie.
You were boy watching the first time around.
Probably.
Probably.
There's a lot of cameo appearances with some really great people. I mean,
Okay,
can't help yourself.
here's a little peek. Check it out.
I'm back! I'm back!
And like I told you 15 years ago, the next level is coming.
We'll be right back. Nobody leave. Except you. You could go.
Did he chase?
Oh, yeah, the boys are back, and they're going to have some fun. That's right, they're making a movie now.
Yes, they
Making
are.
a movie. And, of course, Adrian wants to direct. There's all kinds of problems. What happened to Turley? He used to be a fat guy.
Turtle looks amazing. I almost didn't recognize him. Oh my gosh, I love Rhonda in this.
She's
the whole
ultimate fighting champions in this, yeah?
putting her into this movie, I think, was phenomenal. That's some of the best scenes.
No, so we got a chance to get some conversation with the guys, Adrian Grenier and Kevin Conley, and of course they talked about how real life compares with Entourage life.
Well, in real life, there are consequences. So, we actually have to go to bed sometimes.
And we do have hangover. There are hangovers. That was the thing we always joked around on. There was never a hangover on Entourage. Guys go out drinking, wake up 9 a.m., eat breakfast, and off to the business day. No layover, remnant hangovers from the night before. So yeah, we joke around, but it's the difference in real life. These guys live in a world without consequences in our lives, unfortunately.
And as we get older, our hangovers get worse.
We go to bed early.
Yeah, and I got to tell you too, Adrian Grenier is such a nice guy. See, he's sort of quiet there. He is like that. He's a real quiet kind of guy. And Kevin, who's a much shorter guy. These guys aren't big guys. They're like small, really energetic kind of guys. He carries the conversation, but Adrian's always real quiet and like this.
I like that about him because he's a confident guy, but yet he doesn't have to throw too much out there, and there's something appealing in a guy like that.
How about Kevin Dillon? You like him? Drama?
He is my favorite.
And we
you can't beat him.
And we talked about Jerry Ferrara, and we talked about him getting skinnier for this whole thing. So they talked a little bit about the casting, putting this whole thing back together again.
It wasn't like a reunion as much because we do still
see each other.
talk
We still
and
hang out. Talk.
So it wasn't like I went 2.5 years without seeing Kevin or Adrian, But in terms of just dusting off the characters, and we got right back into it.
They all call me Drama or Johnny now. They call him Turtle. It's it's leaped over in a lot of good ways. And in some ways, it's you get typecast as drama. So we're gonna have to live with these. We're gonna have to fight our way out of these characters at some stage. But right now, we just love playing them, and we're having a great time.
I don't want them to ever have to get rid of those characters. I think they'll always
Drama's
be known as
pretty
that
cool,
way.
huh?
But yeah, I mean, talk about someone who just really has created a character for himself.
They say he's the one that is the guy who cracks everybody up the most. He's the funniest. You could sort of see that. And he's also the guy who's most serious about his acting. So there's a funny kind of line that everyone sort of has to walk with him because he's a goofball, and at the same time, it's like drama. He's serious.
I think these guys could get into their 70s and still create these shows, movies, whatever you want, and people will still love it.
Well, they've been around a while, and we're growing up with them a little bit, so it's really terrific. How about, want to see who the toughest person was in this thing?
For sure.
Let's check out. There she is.
Look at her.
Look at that scowl. Look at that
Who
smile.
wants to mess with her?
I had a 4th grade teacher look at me like
Oh
that
my
once just for
gosh.
chewing gum.
That is scary.
Ultimate fighting champion. I don't think she's ever been defeated. And she's been in fights where she beat somebody like in a couple seconds. She was in the movie Expendables. She might have been the toughest one in that movie, too.
I mean, I'm afraid just looking at her. And Turtle gets in a ring with her.
Oh, yeah. So,
Is it crazy?
So when she had a chance to talk about the movie a little bit, it was like a big surprise. She never thought she could ever be in this movie.
Yeah, I hadn't ever seen the show, and during training camp, I'm so exhausted all the time that in my free time, I need to find something to do that doesn't require moving. So every camp, we kind of have like a new show. So like the one before, it was like Big Bang Theory. Ran out of Big Bang Theory, and then I was training for UFC 168, and out of nowhere, I was like, I've never seen Entourage. Let's start watching Entourage. And I was just binge watching all the seasons, and like, I don't know if it was manifested or something, but I suddenly got a call like, hey, you want to be in Entourage? I'm like, I just happened out of nowhere to start watching that show, so it seemed really meant to be.
That's awesome.
She's coming out of the fight ring a lot better than some of the boxers you've seen, huh?
Yeah.
With cauliflower ears, broken noses,
I'm not
teeth
sure how
missing.
she looks so beautiful still after all that fighting.
She must be tough.
I wouldn't mess with her.
Yeah, well, she's undefeated. Hey, so anyway, we're talking about Entourage, right? So
Mm-hmm.
Entourage, you know, the movie comes out next Wednesday. That's when it comes out, so you can't see it this weekend, but next Wednesday. And the Entourage guys came to town to see the Cleveland Cavaliers put away the Hawks. That's my wife Kim right there
Check
on the
them out.
left
Yeah.
with the guys
Who's
there.
that beautiful lady with
Yeah,
all
so
the men?
so they all came to the game and they got a chance to see all the players, and they're traveling all over the country. They were at the WWE event the night before in New Jersey, and at the last second they wanted to come here. There's my son Adam on the right and his friend Max Siegel over there in the middle between Turtle and Drama. And everyone had a great time down at the Q checking out the game, and of course meeting all the guys from Entourage, and they had a great time too. I mean, to meet LeBron and everybody, can you imagine how that is?
I think they probably had a blast. I love Kevin in that with his book bag on. He looks like a little boy, just like, come on, let's go to the game, Dad.
It's so funny when you see him, like he's not very deep, he's like 5'5", 5'4", something like that. You could be the ultimate fighting champion against him, maybe.
I could. I bet you. I don't know. I might be able to take outfits.
Can we win our way to the movies today?
You can win your way to the movies because we do have passes to the preview screening coming up of Entourage. This is Monday at Cinemark Valley View. All you have to do is be caller number 8, and you got the tickets.
How do you do it?
216-578-0888. Just dial it. You might be the winner. Good luck. All right, still to come.